So I'm sure you've heard the news by now that Robert Eggers is going to be doing another horror movie. He's done his vampire movie for Christmas. Now he's doing his werewolf movie for Christmas. That's right. Christmas 2026 will be a werewolf movie. His next movie, Werewolf. That's wolf with a W. With a U, excuse me. I can spell. Yeah. So Werewolf is basically going to be Eggers' next big project. We do know that he is working on another project called The Night, which will be a medieval film. We also know that he wants to do a western, and he's also apparently doing a remake of Labyrinth, because that's the guy you want. Could you just imagine, like, real quick, Robert Eggers' Labyrinth? Yeah. Anyway, so we do know Werewolf is the next film. So, a werewolf Christmas movie coming from Robert Eggers. I am all in for it. I am totally 100% down for that. After how good he has been, he just don't miss, at least for me. I know Eggers can be a very tricky person to really like as a director. I understand that. But at the same time, for me personally, he just don't miss. Nosferatu was amazing. I still think The Northman is his best work, but I will say that Nosferatu, if I was to rank them, and I love them all, but if you were to tell me which Eggers movies I should, like, if I had to rank them from favorite to least, I love them all, but here's how I'd rank them. Northman, Nosferatu, The Witch, The Lighthouse. Although The Witch and Lighthouse do banty back and forth. Really, it's just more of a competition of which is my favorite of Nosferatu and The Northman. It's still The Northman. But you know me, if you've been on this channel long enough, you know that I ride with werewolves. Now, you may be thinking, this is insane. Why is there a werewolf, why are we getting a werewolf movie in Christmas? This seems really dumb. Here's the thing. Werewolves are actually more, in ancient European lore, werewolves are more associated with Christmas than they were with Halloween. Let me explain. Basically, back in winter, when winter came, it's kind of like how a lot of people are dealing with it now. No offense to to any of my fans in the north who are dealing with this massive winter storm going on. Basically, in those harsh times, it was more susceptible for these months of long, cold, dark, that people, assume that wolves came. Well, it wasn't an assumption. It was well known that wolves came out of their holes to hunt for cattle and sometimes people. You have to understand, back then, wolves were bolder and more than willing to kill a human if need be. It's not like before, now where wolves are very skittish and afraid of humans. There were times where wolves would literally drive people to the point of moving their village to somewhere else, and that led to werewolves being associated with the time of Yule. Because people thought that maybe there were so many wolves that people were turning into wolves. You see what I'm saying? So, it's actually kind of brilliant. It's actually kind of brilliant to do a werewolf film and set it during the time of Yule, of the winter solstice, of all of that. I think it's kind of brilliant. Now, let me say something that I think we all need to hear this right now, so you won't get surprised. I will probably reiterate it when we see a trailer or whatever, which won't be until, like, next year. Like, next summer we won't get it. Like, I don't think till next July we'll get it. It will get, like, a trailer or something for this film. So I'm gonna say this right now. If you are expecting a actual, like, werewolf, if you are expecting, like, a man-wolf monster, which in theory we could still get, if you are expecting that, I am sorry to tell you, we're probably not going to get that. So get that out of your head right now. Eggers does his research, and we're probably going to get more of, like, maybe at best a big wolf. That's probably what we're going to get, because werewolves did not look like a man-wolf monster in most depictions. It was more like he just turned into a wolf. That was it. So, also, the whole thing of biting your victims, yeah, that wasn't a thing until the movies. So, Eggers, much like how he treated a lot of the lore for Nosferatu and, really called back to those times of ancient lore for vampires, dude's probably gonna do the same here. I know people are still burned by Wolfman and how much it radically changed how we depict werewolves in cinema. I know that, but this is old folklore. This is history. So, if you are expecting a werewolf movie, like a big cinematic werewolf movie, I am sorry to tell you, you are probably... Now, could he still do that? Yeah. Is there a chance that we could still get, like, a man-wolf monster? Maybe. Could be that. But knowing Eggers, it's probably just gonna, he's probably not gonna do that. It's gonna probably be more along the lines of a traditional werewolf transformation, or rather how a person becomes a werewolf. Whether that be from, selling their soul to the devil in order to get an ointment and wolf skin, drinking water from a wolf's paw print, that was a thing too, or just being hairy and having a unibrow. Those were all signs of a werewolf, or you would turn into a werewolf. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see the age-old, biting someone and being turned into a werewolf. We're not going to see that. So, I just want to... I want to see that too, but I know better. So I just thought I'd come on here and talk about this video, be on this video real fast and be like, guys, drop the man-wolf design out of your head right now, because I don't think we're going to get... We could... Devil's Advocate, which is funny because what we're talking about. Devil's Advocate, we still could. I will grant you that. But I don't see that happening. Could I be wrong? Yeah. The thing of it is, it just got announced today, and the movie ain't till next Christmas. So we gotta wait until 2026 to see anything. Hell, we don't even have a cast. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this announcement for Werewolf? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in Multiverse.